This may be a long message. I feel like I have so much to say, but like the message, it's not incomplete, but I'm still in a state of like observing, right? Deep cleansing, realigning. I want to start off giving gratitude and grace to myself throughout this journey. There's so many realizations that I've had recently, like true epiphanies, existentially. um, that I feel like I'm just constantly being reborn. And there's a side of me that has been wanting to come out for a while. And it's like my inner wild, my inner like true wild, raw, uncut feminine energy. Just destruction, you know? Destruction cause rebirth. So, y'all, I had to make notes. Like, I've been journaling a lot because I've been really wanting to share my perception with y'all, but there's so many details and so many lessons that I'm learning right now that I feel like I'm gonna just do my best to relay the message. So, growing up, right, for me, I ain't never feel secure with my family. And I feel like chosen family is more the route that I'm choosing to take at this point in my life. It was always something that I saw for myself, but I was more angry and I was doing things with the wrong intentions. The right intention to like protect myself, but the wrong intention to like, you know, maybe not even give myself a chance to truly learn what I had to alchemize. And I've alchemized a lot of like ancestral and like family karma, trauma, stagnant energies, and it's to the point where like within my circumstances I find myself being very aggravated with the people around me, with my not even my direct environment, because like I didn't really value where I'm from until recently because I love nature, but I didn't always like love nature in this way. But yeah, you know, when you are the one that has truly like alchemized, like you are the one that has truly seen the habits and chose different and created a whole new path for yourself and your descendants, you're not gonna be able to like, well, I'm not gonna say you, but like me, I don't feel like I'm able to hold space for the same people and the same shit, because I'm growing, I'm changing, I'm doing things differently, but like a lot of people in my like family surrounding fucking environment are just not changing, not doing anything differently. And I just don't have the capacity to like fake it anymore. I used to save face and I used to shrink myself so I could just be able to have a conversation, you know, but my conversations are deep and they're expansive, and it's not always talking about like personal shit, but it is always talking about something that means something, not complaining, you know. So with me saying that I never really felt safe with my bloodline and like direct family, that caused me to dissociate early. This video is gonna include so many different things, so I just hope that like you watching right now can like grasp where I'm coming from and what I'm getting at, because I may get off topic because of how long I fucking dissociated. But I'm like, I acknowledged it. It came into my awareness like 2 weeks ago, and no, I think like a full week ago. And ever since then, I've just been like acknowledging myself. in the things that I wasn't super aware of before. Saturn is officially in Aries until 2028. Saturn wants commitment. Aries wants action. So this time period, wherever you are in your life, wherever you are in your circumstances, this period wants you to choose what you are going to be about. Choose what you are going to invest your intention and your energy and your actions into, and move in that direction. Just commit to that and work toward it. You know, the universe really rewards those who jumps the fuck off the porch, straight up. So with my dissociation, right, this is kind of like, I don't know, I'm just hearing like personal testimony. So I'm gonna just go with that. But I'm just like, nigga, this is like my life, you know. But I guess it's a testimony to someone else who is in the periods of transitioning, you know, not quite nearing the end. Well, not quite at the end, but nearing it. So I am now realizing why I dissociated, right? I've been like healing my root chakra because I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel secure. I felt like at any fucking moment I would just have to survive. And I spent a lot every year of my life prior to right now, this year, 2025, May 2025. No, just 2025, period. I spent my entire life up until this point just trying to survive, and I didn't even realize until the last 2 years that like my nervous system was tweaking the fuck out. Like, I used to have like mental breakdowns and shit, emotional breakdowns, I'll say. Like, my mental just couldn't grasp the answers based on what I was experiencing. So I'm just like, emotionally, I don't even know what the fuck to do. So I'm gonna just lose my shit, you know? But that wasn't healthy for me. That wasn't helpful. And I felt like I was giving my energy away to the things and the people that were influencing me to feel this way. That's the thought. Okay, next. So with me not being in the same space of numbing myself, of like choosing to like truly detach so much that like I'm standing in an environment with people who aren't on my energetic level, who ain't on shit, who ain't talking about shit, ain't doing shit, and I'm just like mentally just not there. Like, the only thing that's happening is like I'm just physically there, you know? And that was making me forget a lot of shit, bro. So now I'm smoking weed again. I'm like cycle syncing somewhat. It's not intentional, but it's just kind of happening. Like, my life is just, it just moves around those time periods. And I'm grateful that I even have the opportunity to be in a space of grace like that. Like, within this fucking system. Because this shit is crazy. This shit is getting crazy on Earth right now. But it's all a fucking illusion anyway. So me smoking weed and like not dissociating and grounding more intentionally, moving my body and opening my hips and strengthening my core, my muscles, moving my body in ways that I've always dreamed of, but like just didn't take action toward, has got me feeling emotions that I haven't felt in a fucking long time. Straight up. I've been super aggravated lately, you know, womanly things included. Like, the luteal phase for me always had me feeling like I just needed to like question what the fuck I've been doing for like 3 weeks, you know? And I'm a super, like, I'm not a perfectionist, but like I'm really ambitious. So now I'm graceful, now I'm grounded and just taking my time and being patient with me accomplishing my goals. But like, I would do things and I would feel like that wasn't enough. So I would feel like internally just like I just needed to keep doing more. But this is not the time period astrologically, so physically, so materially and spiritually, energetically. This is not a time period where you need to do more. You just need to choose what you're going to do and do it. That's it. That's it. You ain't got to do a whole bunch of extra shit. to prove to yourself that you can accomplish what you know you can accomplish, you just got to do it. You just got to do it. But be graceful. Be graceful, because not everything happens overnight. Change, damn sure it doesn't. But I don't like personally being aggravated all the fucking time. Like, I feel like when I get aggravated, because I'm not usually an irritable person. But lately, I've been just not having the patience for a lot of shit. And I have to journal about it. You know? Because, like, I'm a fucking sweet baby, bro. I'm sweet. I'm squishy. You know? Like, whatever your favorite dessert is, like, that is just me as a human being. So when I'm not, you know, when I feel like a hot sauce, I'm just like, what is going on inside of me? What am I experiencing to make me process that experience to, like, transmute it? No, what am I experiencing that eventually flows into a feeling that is inside of my body, you know? Like, what is even happening to make me feel like this? And there's a whole bunch of different shit, but I realized that because I'm smoking now, because I'm intentional with, like, my body and my organs and my cycles and the earth, you know, because I'm remembering more now intentionally, because I'm allowing myself to be seen and be loved and be cared for with no ulterior motives, it's got me feeling my emotions way deeper than, like, previously. As a kid, though, I was super fiery, but I was angry and I was sad. So now I feel like it's the first time where I'm not really scared. I'm not really, like, worried about what comes next. I'm not scared of just trying new things. I'm not thinking about, you know, like, how I'm gonna survive, because I just know that I'm good. And, like, there's areas of my life that could look different, but I don't live in could, you know. I live in, like, what is. I'm just grounded. So last night I just, like, I've been sleeping for like 4 days, bro. I've been asleep as fuck. I've been asleep as fuck. Okay? There was a new moon last night. Yeah. I didn't do anything under the new moon, but I did wake up. I've been waking up. I've been up for, like, just after midnight to, like, sunrise. And I respect my, what is it, circadian rhythm? Easy now. That sounds right. I respect that. So when I feel like it's time to get ready to settle down for the evening into the night, to the next day, I do that respectfully, okay? Taurus energy big over here. I be sleep as fuck a while, consistently too. But I woke up last night and I was just reflecting. I have a friend and they're just so fucking kind, bruh. And, like, their kindness triggers the shit out of me sometimes. Most times I could just, like, accept it, you know? But, like, we hung out and they're just, like, so caring that it just made me feel the old ways of, like, survival. You know, I'm just like, we're too close. You're too kind. Like, what else is there to this situation? Like, what? Then I'm, like, trying to label shit when it doesn't need to be labeled. So I'm just like, what is this? Who are you to me? What is this gonna be? Searching for answers when there's no fucking answers. It's just being present, you know? But, like, I'm saying all of that to just say that, like, growth really looks different from anything that you could manifest for yourself. But this is a time period for me and those who are aligned, I guess, like, because this is not a collective message. This is not a collective reading. I'm just talking about my personal experiences. But, like, those who are aligned with me, like, we've gone through some shit of trauma, bro, and we don't look like what the fuck we've been through, and some shit will never be discussed again. Because that shit just don't need to be acknowledged for real. But when people are genuinely kind to me, and I'm not talking about just one-off occurrences. I'm talking like you show up and are consistent. You are consistently caring, compassionate, and like just going, not even going out of your way, but just making me feel cared for. That is like new. That's some shit that I would do. That's some shit that I do for others. So when it's reciprocated, when it is reciprocated, when it was, is what I meant to say. That shit had me shook. That shit had me shook. And I'm just like uneasy. Like I felt so uneasy, but so safe. Y'all, and I'm emotionally intelligent as fuck. So I'm literally sitting there. We're close as fuck. Legs touching, right? And I'm like, oh, this is a lot. This is a lot. I thought I was ready for like close companionship within my friendships. And like, maybe I just need to take some time for myself. Take some time for myself because, yeah, I'm healing some wounds that I didn't really know were there. But they're there. And I just have to be graceful. Let me look through my notes because I really wanted to share some certain specific details with y'all. I have this affirmation. It says, it's the title of my notes. And this is for me when I'm like misplacing things. Let me tell y'all this story, bro. I was in my room. No, I went to get some food. And I came back. And my phone was dead, and I usually try to watch something while I'm eating my food. So I was like, okay, my phone's dead. I'm gonna sit it here. I have a laundry basket of clothes that I haven't folded. So I just, in my head, right, I saw me putting my phone in that general area, but I thought it was on the floor. So eventually I fall asleep. I wake up. I'm looking for my phone so I can charge it for the next day. And I'm just like, where the fuck is my phone, right? I've been asleep for like fucking 10, 11 hours. I was sleeping 10, 11 hours, bro. Where the fuck is my phone? You know? I didn't go anywhere. The bitch is dead, so I'm not gonna call it. Long story short, it was in the hamper. But I thought it was beside the hamper on the floor. And that shit aggravated the fuck out of me. Not full-blown anger, but I was just like, I'm not folding all these fucking clothes right now because I know that's something that I need to do. But I just don't feel like, no lazy shit, but I'm just like, I don't feel like this is what I should be doing right now. You know, I really just want to sit right here and listen to a flute or listen to something soothing while I just process being awake at this time of night, this time in the rising. So I ended up finding my phone, charging it, listening to something soothing. Then I was just very curious about why I'm misplacing so many things, but I don't feel like I'm losing my mind, you know? No old people shit, but I've experienced several old people that have had dementia, and that shit is scary. They had their mind, and then eventually it's damn, I really can't remember shit. That's fucking scary as shit. That's scary as shit. And I'm not gonna get into that, but I didn't feel like that. I didn't feel like I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I wasn't aware of what was happening. Cat behavior. Come. No. Maybe stop opening my door so fucking much. You know? She be opening my door wide as fuck. And she's this big, bruh. This wide. Anyway. So I realized after some deep research and introspection that I am going through a process of my nervous system ultimately crashing after being in high alert survival mode for so long. And I'm really emotional because of how in tune I am with the earth right now. I've been sitting outside every day, no matter what the weather is, for maybe a month or two, consistently. This whole month, I've been just outside doing whatever I need to do, you know, whether it's here or somewhere else. And this, all of this just feels new to me, and I just feel like this story needs to be included. It needs to be shared. It needs to be like noted, because she's so cute. Because it's life changing for me. Like, this is like, I guess it is my personal testimony to how my life is completely changing before my eyes, but like I'm really owning my vibration. And I'm one of those people, like within my family dynamic, like niggas have never ever ever celebrated me, you know. And I had this mindset like, damn, maybe I wasn't like worthy of being celebrated, but like deep down I always knew that it wasn't me, you know, that it wasn't me not being worthy. It was just being around people who couldn't value themselves, so they damn sure can't be like, oh, you're also number one, you know, or like, this is something great that you've done. I guess I say that to like just bring up, like, give you a perspective, you know, of like just where I'm coming from, but where I'm moving toward. Because after a while of being around that energy, you are like, it's like my vibration is not gonna just lower, you know. If I'm high vibrational as a fucking little person, you damn sure that like, well, you can bet your damn skippies that as I grow, as my body matures, my spirit reminds me of the wisdom that is within me. But I learn these lessons of like humanity, and it changes everything as it's supposed to. Oh man. Let me see here. Oh no, that's a whole nother video. So I think I'm done with this one. I'm in a space right now where I can talk about like my childhood and those experiences without it being all trauma, and that's new, you know. That's new, because when I was younger, you ask me about my family, I'm going in calling everybody a bitch and everybody a hoe and everybody weak and everybody like cowards, you know. And like, even though a lot of that is still true for certain individuals, I don't even hold that anger inside of me to be like walking around insulting people. Like, that's a lot of energy to hold within you. And I just don't have the capacity in me to give a fuck about anything that isn't love. So yeah, I think I summarized everything pretty fucking well. I feel like I still have more to say, so I'm gonna make another video about my childhood, but like from the perspective of spirituality. I love you so much. I love you so much. Hold on. I love you so much. I'm so grateful that you care about hearing my story, that you shared this space with me, made it to this point in the video, because you know the attention spans these days is 30 seconds or less, even if that. So if you're here, you're dedicated, and I truly fucking am grateful for you. I'm always just wishing the higher frequencies, and that your ancestors, direct ancestors, are always supporting you, always working in your favor, and keeping you on the path of righteousness, right? For real. You ain't gotta be holier than thou, but just being a kind, genuine person to yourself is how we make a difference in the people around us that we like truly, truly mean well and wish well for. So, I fucking love you. Yeah. Peace until next time.